Hello everyone. Today I will start a series of English literature. In my series I will discuss all important points, all important periods, all important movements, authors and their work in this series. As you know that English literature is a vast literature. It's not limited to a particular continent or to a particular you can say country. English literature consists British, American, Indian and so many other countries literature. All the works which have been written in English. So in my series I will discuss English literature from ancient to modern. So let's start from ancient literature. The first very important author of ancient literature was Aeschylus. So Aeschylus was a very important author, or you can say tragedy, the person who wrote tragedy. Aeschylus did the period of Aeschylus was 523 to 456 BC, and he was an ancient Greek tragedian. He wrote tragedy. He is also the first whose plays still survive, and the others such as Sophocles and Euripides. It means like Sophocles and Euripides, Aeschylus' work still survives till today. He is often described as the father of tragedy. So, who is known as the father of tragedy? Aeschylus. According to Aristotle, he expanded the number of characters in the play to allow conflict among them, whereas characters previously had interacted alone with the choice. यानी कि from Aeschylus onward, he included so many characters in his play. The works which wrote previous to him, यानी उससे पहले जो वर्क्स लिखे गए थे उनके अंदर केवल लिमिटेड कैरेक्टर्स हुआ करते थे, बट एस्किलस ने बहुत सारे कैरेक्टर्स को अपने वर्क में इंक्लूड किया है. ओनली 7 ऑफ हिज एस्टिमेटेड 70 to 90 plays survived, and there is a long-standing debate regarding one of his plays, Prometheus Bound, which some believe to be written by his son Euphorion. It means he wrote 70 to 90 plays, and only 7 plays was survived. The most important play was Prometheus Bound. But there was a debate on Prometheus Bound that this work was not written by Aeschylus. He was probably the first dramatist to present play as a trilogy. His Oresteia is the only ancient example of this form that survives. It means Oresteia is a work which was written in trilogy or in 3 parts. The Persian is the only surviving classical Greek tragedy concerned with contemporary events and useful source of information about its periods. It means Persian was his work which said about contemporary events. Oresteia is acclaimed by today literary academics. It means Oresteia is praised by today's you can say critics or academics. The inscription on his graveyard signify the primary importance of belonging to the city. Its only 7 tragedies are survived. Enact are the Persian, 7 against Thebes, the Suppliants, Oresteia trilogy, Prometheus Bound, Prometheus Bound. Oresteia trilogy consists of 3 tragedies, that is Agamemnon, the Libatian Barriers, the Eumenides. This trilogy tells the bloody story of the family of Agamemnon, king of Argos. It means Oresteia is a trilogy, and in this trilogy consists 3 tragedies: Agamemnon, the Libatian Barriers and the Eumenides. Aristotle claimed that Aeschylus added the second actor to the Greek stage. So, the second most important ancient author of ancient literature was Sophocles. The time of Sophocles was 497 to 497 to 406. Now, the second most important author of ancient literature was Euripides. The time period of Euripides was 480 to 406 BC. Euripides was a tragedian of classical ethics, and out of 98 plays, only 18 or 19 have survived more or less complete. It means he wrote 92 plays and only 18 or 19 plays have survived. In his Hellenistic age, he became cornerstone of ancient literary education along with Homer and Demosthenes and Menander. He also became the most tragic of poets. Some of his most notable works were Alcestis, Maeda, Heraclite, the Pacha, the Trojan War, Hippolytus, Helen, Andromache, Hibuka, the Suppliants, Electra, Heracles, Phoenicia woman, Orestes, and Iphigenia at ओलिस. ये इसके कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट वर्क थे जो उन्होंने लिखे थे. नाउ द थर्ड मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट author of ancient literature was Socrates. Socrates was a classical Greek philosopher. He was a Greek philosopher credited as one of the founder of Western philosophy. मतलब उसने वेस्टर्न फिलोसफी के फाउंडर के रूप में उसको क्रेडिट किया जाता है. He was an enigmatic figure, chiefly known through the accounts of classical writer, especially the writing of his students Plato and Xenophon, and the plays of his contemporary Aristophanes. It means उसके कुछ जो स्टूडेंट्स थे वो थे प्लेटो, जीनोफोन और एरिस्टोफेन्स. उन्होंने सुक्रोट के बारे में बहुत कुछ लिखा है जिनसे हमें सुक्रोट के बारे में पता चलता है. सुक्रोट हैज़ बिकम रिनाउंड फॉर हिज कंट्रीब्यूशन टू द फील्ड ऑफ एथिक्स, एंड इट इज़ दिस प्लेटोनिक सुक्रोट्स who lends his name to the concept of Socratic irony and Socratic method. Socratic method यानी कि उन्होंने अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन दिया था एथिक्स में और कॉन्सेप्ट दिए थे सोक्रेटिक आयरनी एंड सोक्रेटिक मेथड. Socrates also made important and lasting contribution in the field of epistemology. Socrates never individually wrote anything that remained extant. As a result, all first-hand information about him and his philosophy depend upon secondary sources. This is also known as Socratic problem or Socratic question. यानी कि जो सुक्रोट ने अपने बारे में लिखा था वो हमें इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल नहीं है. प्लेटो के बारे में हमें प्लेटो के बारे में जो नॉलेज है वो हमें सेकेंडरी सोर्सेज से पता चलती है. यानी जिन लोगों ने सुक्रोट के बारे में लिखा था उनसे हमें सुक्रोट की फ़िलोसफी, उनकी थ्योरीज़, उनके मेथड्स के बारे में पता चलता है. उनकी खुद की पर्सनल राइटिंग के बारे इतनी अवेलेबल नहीं है. टू अंडरस्टैंड सुक्रोट वन मस्ट प्राइमरली टू द वर्क ऑफ प्लेटो. मतलब इफ़ यू वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड द वर्क ऑफ सुक्रोट देन वी हैव टू रीड द वर्क ऑफ प्लेटो, whose dialogue are thought the most informative source about Socrates' life and philosophy, and also Xenophon. These writings are the Socraticoia and Socratic dialogue, which consist of reports of conversations apparently involving Socrates. It means to know more about Socrates, one must turn himself to the work of Plato, because Plato wrote wrote about Socrates' life and his philosophy. He was prominently lampooned in Aristophanes' comedy The Clouds. It means he was criticized in his work The Clouds. In the comedy Clouds, ancient Greek author Aristophanes pokes fun at Socrates. It means in Cloud, Aristophanes की एक work है, there was a work The Cloud, which was written by Aristophanes. In this work, Aristophanes criticized or fun at Socrates. Now, the fifth most important ancient author was Ovid. The period of Ovid was 43 BC to AD 17. He wrote witty and sophisticated love poem. Sophisticated means jatil. His full name was Publius Ovidus Nichos, known as Ovid in English-speaking world. He was a Roman poet who lived during the reign of Augustus. He was contemporary of Virgil and Horace. It means he was a Roman poet and he lived during the reign of Augustus, and he was also the contemporary of Virgil and Horace. He is best known for his work Metamorphoses, which was written in AD 8, and this work contained 15 book continuous methodological narrative written in the meter of epic, and for collection of love poetry in Elegiac couplets, especially the Amores, Love Affair, and Ares Amarosia, the Art of Love. It means his most important work was Metamorphoses. This work contained 15 books. The Metamorphoses remain one of the most important sources of classical mythology. He was the first major Roman poet to begin his career during the reign of Augustus. The Fasti, Book of Days, is a 6-book Latin poem, remained incomplete with calendar structure. It means there was a book Fasti. It is a Latin poem. It is a poem, and it is in 6 parts. It is in 6 books, but it is incomplete. And Thracia and Epistua C. Panto are 2 collections of elegies in the form of complaining letter from his exile. It means Thracia and Epistua C. Panto are 2 collection of elegies. Elegies means जिसे हम शॉक पोएम कहते हैं. ये उसने तब लिखी थी. Complaining letter, it was the form of a complaining letter after his exile. His shorter work include Remedia Amoris, the curse poem Ibis, and an advice poem on women cosmetics. He also wrote a tragedy that was Medea. The Herodias Heroine or Epistua Herodium is a collection of 21 poems in elegiac couplet. Thracia Shoro consists of 5 books written during Ovid's exile in Tomis. Epistua ex Panto, Letter from the Black Sea, is a collection of 4 books, and Augustus Caesar banished Ovid to an isolated island, and he died in exile. So these are the most important works of Ovid. The very most important was Metamorphoses. Then Fasti was a poem. Fasti was a poem which was incomplete, and Thracia, Epistua, C. Conto, and Dramedia Amoris, shorter works. He also wrote a tragedy which was Medea, and Herodias is a collection of 21 poems. Tristia consists of 5 books which was written during Ovid's exile in Tomis, and Epistua ex Pento. Then what is Metamorphosis? Metamorphosis is a narrative poem beginning with the creation of world and the end of Ovid's time. It means Metamorphosis is a narrative poem, a poem which narrates from beginning of the world to the time period of Ovid. It consists of adventure of love affair of deities and heroines. More than 200 tales are taken from Greek and Roman mythology, and these were the greatest source of mythology for Renaissance writers. Now, the next most important author of ancient literature was Virgil. The time period of Virgil was 70 to 19 BC. His full name was, or he was also known as, Publius Virgilius Maro, usually called Virgil or Virgil in English, was an ancient Roman poet of the Augustan period. It means he was also an Augustan period author of Augustan period and a Roman poet. He is known for his 3 major works of Latin literature, which was the Eclogus, the George, and the epic work Aeneid. A minor number of poems are collected in Appendix Virgiliana and sometimes attributed to him. It means his minor work are collected in this collection. His poem or his work Aeneid has been considered the national epic of ancient Rome from the time of its composition to the present day. It is modeled after Homer, Iliad and Odyssey. मतलब होमर ने लिखी थी इलियड और ओडिसी, उसी मतलब कि वर्जिल ने लिखी थी एनीड, और उसी की मतलब उसी के स्टाइल को उसी की ही मतलब उसी चीज़ को ध्यान में रखते हुए होमर ने भी अपना वर्क लिखा था इलियड और ओडिसी. Now, Virgil's work has had wide and deep influence on Western literature also, most notably as Dante's Divine Comedy, in which Virgil appears as Dante's guide through all hell and purgatory. It means Dante's Divine Comedy was basically based on Virgil's work Aeneid. Virgil's work, or Virgil's work had great influence on Dante's work Divine Comedy. After considering briefly a career of rhetoric and law, young Virgil turned his talent to poetry. He was nicknamed Parhenius or Madon because of his social awfulness. The Augustan poet Ovid parodies the opening line of Aeneid in Amos and his summary of the Aeneid story in Book 14 of Metamorphosis, the so-called mini Aeneid. It means Augustan poet जो Ovid है, उन्होंने पैरोडाई करी थी अपनी जो ओपनिंग लाइक ऑफ एनीड, मतलब ओविड का जो वर्क है एमोरिस, उसके अंतर्गत उन्होंने एनीड को उन्होंने पैरोडाई किया था, और उसकी समरी को द समरी ऑफ द एनाइड स्टोरी इन बुक 14 ऑफ द मेटामॉर्फोसिस, मतलब उन्होंने जो मेटामॉर्फोसिस बुक लिखी थी वहाँ पर उन्होंने एनीड की जो समरी है उसको उन्होंने लिखा था, विच वॉज आल्सो नोन एज मिनी एनीड. Lucan's poem The Bilium Olive has been considered an anti-Virgilian epic. The Aeneid, an epic poem written between 29 to 19 BC, tell the legendary story of Aeneas, a Trojan who traveled to Italy, where he became the ancestor of Romans. It comprises 9896 line of dialectic hexameter. Now, our next most important author of ancient literature was Homer. As we all already know about his work, who was Homer, and he wrote so many works like um, Iliad and Oedipus, probably between 18th to 19th century BC, and he was best known as the author of Iliad and Odyssey. He was believed by the ancient Greek to have been the first and greatest of all the epic poets. He was very famous, and his work Iliad and Odyssey is still reading. Author is the author of the first known literature of Europe, and he is central to the Western canon. The importance of Homer to the ancient Greeks is described in Plato Republic, which portrays him as first teacher of tragedy and the leader of Greek culture. It means Plato also described about Homer in his work Republic. The satirist Lucan, in his True History, described him as Babylonian called Tigranos, who assumed the name Homer, who take hostage. Notable work of Homer. Very most important work of Homer was Odyssey. This poem mainly focused on Greek hero Odyssey, and in this work, Trojan War was discussed. King of Ithaca and his journey home after the fall of Troy. He takes Odysseus 10 years to reach Ithaca after the 10-year Trojan War. It means जब ट्रोजन वार फिनिश हो गया था तो जो किंग था वो अपने रेन में वापस जा रहा था, अपने किंगडम में वापस जा रहा था, तो उसे 10 साल लगे थे उस ट्रोजन वार के बाद अपने किंगडम में और अपने जो प्लेस है उसमें जाने में। तब लेकिन उसकी जो वाइफ है और उसकी जो बच्चा है, उसकी वाइफ का जो नाम था वो फिलीलोफ था, और उसके जो सोन का नाम था वो था टेलीमैचस। उन्हें नहीं पता था कि उनके जो फादर हैं या उनके जो हस्बैंड है वो जिंदा है। तो फिलीलोफ ने क्या किया था, वहाँ उसके बहुत सारे सूटर्स आ गए थे कि वो हमसे शादी करे। ठीक है, तो उसके बारे में उसे बताया गया है। इन हिज एब्सेंस इट इज़ एज्यूम्ड ओसिडस हैज डाइड एंड हिज वाइफ फिलीलोफ एंड Son Telemachus must deal with a group of unruly suitors, the ministers who compete with Philop's hand in marriage. George Champion in 1616 translated this work into English. It was written in dialectic hexameter, and it is also the sequel of Iliad. Now, the second work was Iliad. This work was also referred as the Song of Elon or Song of Ilium. It is an ancient Greek epic poem in dialectic hexameter set during Trojan War between King Agamemnon and the warrior Achilles. Homeric hymns, a collection of 33 anonymous ancient Greek hymns celebrating individual god in dialectic hexameter. So 3 Homeric hymns. It means this was the collection of 33 anonymous poems. The writer of the poem was not known, and it was considered that this work was written by Homer, and in this work the poem celebrated the individual god. Then epic cycle. It was the collection of ancient Greek epic poems. These poems were related to the story of Trojan War, which includes the Cypheria, the Aetheropus, and the so-called Little Iliad, Eleusis and Nastos, and the Telegony in dialectic hexameter. So this is all about the most important author of ancient literature.